From zero to millions, the rise of a luxury car collection. 10 years ago, he was driving a used Honda Civic, working a regular 9-to-5 job, dreaming about the cars he'd see in magazines. Today, he owns a car collection worth over $8 million. This is the story of how one man turned his passion for automobiles into a multi-million-dollar asset portfolio. And today, we're diving deep into exactly how he did it. Welcome to Luxrif, where we explore the world of luxury supercars and the lifestyle that comes with them. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because today's video is something special. We're not just looking at expensive cars. We're uncovering the strategy, the investment thesis, and the real numbers behind building a collection that rivals some of the world's most prestigious garages. This isn't a fairy tale. This is a roadmap. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what it takes to go from zero to millions in the luxury car collecting game. Chapter 1. The Beginning. Let's go back to where it all started. 2014. Our collector, let's call him Marcus, was 28 years old, working in tech sales, pulling in about $120,000 a year. Not bad, but definitely not supercar money. He was driving a 2010 Honda Civic that he bought used for $8,000. But Marcus had something that most people don't. He had a vision. Every morning on his commute, he'd pass by a Porsche dealership. And every morning, he'd slow down just a little, watching those 911s gleaming in the showroom. Most people would just keep driving, thinking, someday, maybe. But Marcus, he started doing something different. He started studying. He spent his evenings not watching Netflix, but analyzing auction results. He subscribed to Bring a Trailer, Hemmings, and Barrett Jackson newsletters. He learned about production numbers, color codes, optional packages. He discovered something fascinating. Certain cars don't just hold their value, they appreciate. In 2015, Marcus got promoted. His income jumped to $180,000. Most people would have upgraded their apartment or taken an expensive vacation. Marcus did something different. He walked into that Porsche dealership and bought his first investment car, a 2012 Porsche 911 Carrera S, midnight blue metallic, sport chrono package, premium leather interior, price tag $75,000. His friends thought he was insane. His family said he was being irresponsible. But Marcus saw what they didn't. He saw an asset. 3 years later, in 2018, Marcus sold that Porsche for $78,000. He had driven it for 3 years, enjoyed every second of it, and walked away with a profit. That's when everything changed. That's when he realized luxury cars weren't just purchases, they were investments. Chapter 2. The Strategy. So how do you scale from one Porsche to an $8 million collection? The answer isn't luck, it's strategy. And Marcus developed a framework that would guide every single purchase he made for the next decade. The framework has 3 pillars: brand heritage, rarity, and condition. Let's break each one down. Pillar number 1, brand heritage. Not all luxury brands are created equal when it comes to investment potential. Marcus focused exclusively on marques with racing pedigree and historical significance. We're talking Ferrari, Porsche, Lamborghini, McLaren, and select BMWs. These brands have something that others don't. They have legacy. A Ferrari isn't just a car. It's 75 years of Formula One dominance, of Enzo Ferrari's obsession with perfection, of victories at Le Mans and Monza. That history creates intrinsic value that transcends the metal and carbon fiber. Even a 20-year-old Ferrari can command premium prices because of what that prancing horse represents. Marcus learned to avoid brands with poor depreciation curves. Beautiful cars? Absolutely. Smart investments? Not always. He watched Maseratis lose 40% of their value in 3 years. He saw Aston Martins struggle to hold their worth. It wasn't about the quality of the cars. It was about market perception and historical performance data. Pillar number 2, rarity. This is where the real money is made. Limited production runs, special editions, discontinued models, final year variants. If a manufacturer only made 500 units of something and only 300 remain in good condition, that's a formula for appreciation. Marcus studied production numbers religiously. The Porsche 911 GT2 RS, only 1,000 made. The McLaren P1, just 375. The Ferrari F40, 1,315 units. These aren't just statistics. These are supply and demand fundamentals that drive value. But here's the key. Rarity alone isn't enough. A rare car from a brand with no heritage won't appreciate. You need both. You need a Ferrari 250 GTO, not a rare model from a forgotten manufacturer. Rarity multiplied by brand heritage equals investment potential. Pillar number 3, condition. This is where most amateur collectors fail. They find the right brand, they find the rare model, but they buy the wrong example. In the luxury car investment world, condition isn't just important, it's everything. A Ferrari with 5,000 miles and complete service records can be worth 30 to 40% more than the identical model with 25,000 miles and sketchy maintenance. Original paint matters, matching numbers matter, service documentation matters. Every single detail affects value. Marcus learned to walk away from deals that seemed good on paper but had red flags. Repainting? Walk away. Missing service records? Walk away. Aftermarket modifications? Walk away unless it's a documented professional race preparation. In this game, patience pays. The right car at the right price will come along. Now let's talk about the math. How much capital do you actually need to start? Marcus started with $75,000. That's the entry point for an investment-grade Porsche or BMW M car. But to really scale, to build a diversified collection that generates meaningful returns, you need to be ready to deploy between $200,000 and $500,000 initially. And here's the crucial part. This can't be your only money. This can't be your emergency fund or your house down payment. This needs to be capital you can lock up for 5 to 10 years minimum. Luxury car investing is a long game. So what kind of returns are we talking about? If you execute the strategy correctly, you're looking at 8 to 15% annual appreciation on your collection. Some cars Marcus held for 5 years doubled in value. His 2016 Porsche GT3 RS purchased for $175,000. Current value? $280,000. That's a 60% return in 7 years. That beats most stock portfolios. And unlike stocks, he got to drive these investments.